So real quick,
way worse.
Yeah.
Yo, so I had two other records that one person mentioned in the chat, and then there was another record that I'm not sure if even people are familiar with. So my alternate picks, right, were MC Light 10% Diss.
Yeah,
right?
I mentioned that. Yep.
And my super alternate, which is a kind of a reach, is a Roxanne Shantae song called Skeezer.
Oh, I was about to say Big Mama. I had Big Mama.
In which she went at JJ Fad crazy.
Okay.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Trip, what did you have? Since you already talked about you had that as well. What did you have? What are the next two you had?
Scan City. I had that. I had Big Mama.
Okay, cool. Rev, what was your plan B record?
I had the MC Light John.
10%?
10% Diss?
Yeah. Because
that would have been your entry. What was your plan B record after that?
Gas Face.
Oh, Hammer.
Okay.
Hammer, shut the fuck up.
Hammer, shut the fuck up.
That would have been dope. Yeah.
He was saying Hammer. Now I don't even want to repeat it. Hammer be.
Acknowledged by Master Ace and How You Like Me Now.
Yo, that acknowledged record by Master Ace is crazy though.
Yeah.
Where's he going?
That whole album is so dope. But that's
he went against
High
and Mighty.
High and Mighty, yeah.
A couple of high whiteys.
I gotta listen to this record. I don't know what record this is.
Yeah, you know this record. You know this record. This is like what, 2001, 2002.
I didn't know there was an underground beef going on at the time between High and Mighty and Master Ace.
Yeah, like 2001, 2002. And the beat
is hard too.
Yeah.
High and Mighty was on Raucous, and this record, I think, came out on BBE, and he just went.
What's your play?
Yes, I think so, Rev. It might be BBE. If it wasn't BBE, I'm trying to remember what the other.
Let's close out the show first.
If that wasn't it, Long Hot Summer came out on BBE.
Yes. But that was a good album too.
Mike, what was your backup records?
I had Mobb Deep's Drop a Gem on them.
I think Nerd Chris mentioned that too.
Yeah. Cool Breeze, I think, said it too. I also had Kick in the Door, Biggie. I was thinking the Jadakiss, This and 50.
The Checkmate.
The Checkmate. Yeah. And even as my reach would have been the Jizza record, This and 50. I think it was Paper Plate, I believe it was.
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
I forgot.
Speaking of Wu-Tang real quick, I think people might like to know this. So apparently Funkmaster Flex, time out, let me finish, is going around trying to throw a concert this summer, for 50 years of hip hop, He's become like a new position in the radio station. He's cross-promoting on BLS and Hot 97. I think they're trying to turn BLS into like what's going on the Block radio station, like an old school hip hop joint versus so much.
Really?
It's been like that for a minute though. Right.
So now he said he had a conversation with Wu-Tang and they're going to be the headliners at this concert he's going to do for the 50th anniversary of hip hop. Hot 97 and Wu-Tang never got along. I don't know if you guys know that. Like there was long-standing beef. They don't play that record. He said they pieced it out and blah, 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 blah. Long story. Who cares about all the shit? That's another story. The ending of the story goes, he's like, matter of fact, we pieced it out so much, the RZA is going to have his own radio show on BLS. And soon. I don't know when it starts, but he said every Wednesday at midnight, Wu Wednesdays.
As it fucking should be. As it
I heard that shit today on the radio. I heard it today.
As it fucking should be.
What station was that? You heard
it's
it.
amazing.
He's gonna be on BLS. That's why I said I think they're trying to position BLS to be like the underground. Like let 97 be for the young people. Let it be for like all the drill, the la la la, whatever. And then it's like BLS. When we were growing up, was the R&B shit. Well, our R&B older shit is our hip hop shit, right? It's like the shit.
I get it. It'd be like that for a minute because they put on Red Alert, and everybody went over to BLS after they took Kiss off the air. So yeah.
And now they have competition. They have competition with the Block. The Block has Cypher Sound, has Mr. C again, has DJ Scratch, like
right across the hall.
This is what I'm saying. So like now they're trying to. Like
I get it. It makes sense.
I haven't listened to radio for a long time.
RZA with his own show on Wednesday nights.
This will make it get all types of crazy. Do it. It's only gonna like RZA having his show helps my fucking radio show. You know what I'm saying? Like oh
Right.
shit, people because people are like,
amazing.
yo, I gotta find more radio like this. Like I didn't know That's fucking sick.
Right.
When he said
Right.
BLS, I was like, oh, they really trying to pivot over there. I said, I get it. Like, there's no need to keep playing, like, respectfully, like, just older R&B music, you know, like Patti LaBelle on there when, like, you can play the Mary J. Blige version, which is, you know what I'm saying? Before one album, is that our version of, like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Makes sense.
So I think that's what they're trying to do with the station, but even on the hip hop side, not just the R&B side, because that Wu-Tang shit is, like I said, he was cross promoting on both stations. He was on BLS today, and he was on High 97 talking about this concert that he's gonna throw. And then on High 97, he started talking about the beef between him and Wu-Tang. They asked him like, why politics? You heard the story of Ghostface talking about, right? Fuck High 97. What he did talk about, what Flex talked about, he said someone threw a huge fucking battery at him though. He said the shit missed him by like this minute. That's why he took it so personal. Like, like fuck these dudes. And you know, he did what he did or whatever. But he says he wasn't the guy doing that. But
the black bullet, as we call it.
It is what it is. But yeah, that's dope choice. So Hobo, what were your backup records?
So I was thinking about Hit 'Em Up.
I'm surprised nobody brought it up.
I was thinking about Hit 'Em Up.
Can we talk about that?
I think it's kind of obvious.
Yeah.
I was thinking about Hit 'Em Up. I was actually thinking about Takeover because it is a pretty hard record. And I was thinking I Smell Pussy.
I want to discuss Hit 'Em Up for a second real quick. Just real quick before we go to that. Because to me, Hit 'Em Up, right? It is a diss record. It's a strong diss record. But to me, it's weird because lyrically it's the disses are there, but to me, the beats and everything, it's not really a great record like that to me. First, I don't know if anybody else feels like that.
The beat wasn't phenomenal at all. It actually kind of sounded like a throwaway beat. I was more so concentrating on that one just for what he was saying.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you.
The venom with which
it's their take on the Get Money beat.
Yeah. I agree with you.
It's just their take on the Get Money.
And then like for like a stretch one, even though, you know, they say it's not, you know, the pundits and everything say it wasn't written in a shot at Pac, but as you go on, you hear people saying that it was kind of a shot at LL. Who shot you?
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I heard that too.
After I shot you. I mean, I kind of agree. I don't really like that record at all. The only thing it has is the value that, oh, he said this and did that, but it's nothing fun about that record. Like I don't never play Hit 'Em Up.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like I get it. Like
yeah,
I get it. Like it's a record. Like I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's greasy. It's a greasy song.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
Very extra.
But, but like the overall value of it, it's like, I'm okay without this record.
They didn't need to do that.
I want to play devil's advocate for a second and just say, like, I think you're all right, but I think we're also taking it from a very, like, maybe even subconscious kind of big kind of one side, because like there's something about Hit 'Em Up. If you're mad at your enemy, whoever that may be, or whoever you feel like that's the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's the record you playing in your head when you're walking in to drop off that fucking whatever it is to that person, or to meet that person. Like, first off, fuck yo, you know, it's like there comes the record resonates with so many people because like a lot of people feel that fucking way. We can't take away that energy that it brings.
Sure.
In terms of like this, like the Bitch and You is a dope record, but I'm not scared of comment on that record. You feel me? Like Hit 'Em Up. I feel like whoa, relax.
If I was Ice Cube, I would feel insulted though.
Oh, yeah, for sure. True. We could talk about the Bitch and You too if you want to. Like, I mean, forget.
But as far as that Tupac shit is, I also feel it comes from a very delusional standpoint because Big wanted no parts of beef, and here he is making a song like this. And it kind of made no sense. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it depends. I mean,
I fucked your bitch, nigga.
Yeah, okay. How many people in the rap industry is fuck somebody else's bitch?
I mean,
He was so mad.
How many rappers in the game is fuck somebody else's girl?
Probably.
I mean, back then it was.
But yo, you know what? To me, the Hit 'Em Up is for me, right? The Hit 'Em Up is the equivalent of how I look at Jack the Rapper from LL Cool J. Like they sound emotional on the records. And that being so emotional, it doesn't translate well, right? Because in comparison to Nas with Ether, right? It's calm, smooth, hit the point.
6 months later,
you know what I'm saying? True, that may be true until he took his time, but the hit him up and Jack the Rapper, it's emotional. You're in your feelings. You're not thinking clearly. You just want to say what you want to say. And yes, it does have the value of the shock value and the diss value. But when we pan out to it, if you kind of just pan out after that, it's like, yeah, I could live without both those records, in my opinion.
See, and that was my whole entire thing with diss records is like, it was just the fact that somebody said something and I hated that. Like, listen to this record because he said that. Like that it sucks. Like it doesn't sound good at the end of the day. You're still trying to make fucking music. So make good music. And that's kind of the reason why that was kind of the reason why I went ultimately with 50 Cent sort of in the whole package because it was kind of like funny. Like the very next day, it wasn't just this record. It was the whole entire presentation. And like, he was like, boogity bootin', you know what I mean? He was laughing. He made the shit hilarious, bro.
How the Rob was funny.
How the Rob was funny. Yeah,
Rob was definitely a classic. This record that could have come up to. There's still a bunch of records. We can have an easy part two to this show, I think.
There's still records we didn't mention. Yeah, there's still records.
I mean, yeah.
We still hear Breeze's backup record. Breeze, what was your backup records?
I had Hit 'Em Up, and it was this straight venom, but everything that Scan said, he pretty much covered everything. It was very emotional, but it felt a lot of hate behind it. I had No Vaseline, Ice Cube, and I had Common Sense, The Bitch in You. And I put Super Ugly down for Jay-Z, but it was more so the last verse of Super Ugly when he was talking about skeeting on the car seat.
on the baby seat.
On the baby car.
Disrespectful, bro. Disrespectful.
So it was like, as I said, it was more or less like he kind of went out, but he was still didn't want to wave that white flag. So he just kind of was just saying anything that'll kind of get people going. But I'm like, damn, it was more funny, if anything, in a slightly disrespectful way.
Yeah.
Listen, we do this every Monday night, dissecting records like this, dissecting the way people were dissing each other and who's not dissing who in this. Like I said, this is only volume 1 of the best hip hop diss records of all time, brought to you by Eats, Beats, and Rhymes. Listen, we're gonna wrap this up. Like I said, every Monday night live on Twitch. We do it 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks to everybody in the chat room who always chimes in. Shout out to everybody.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Definitely appreciate y'all. Follow us, like I said here. Follow us definitely on YouTube. We're dropping, like I said, episodes every week, new content all the time. Check it out. It's a little spicier, a little shinier. See, let us know what you think. Leave it in the comments. Let us know what you think. And shout out to everybody that tunes in, man. Like I said, the subscribers keep going up. Thank you so much for subscribing. We'll catch you on the next one. Triple C, executive producer, is anything, did I forget to do anything? I mean, are we good? Or?
Yeah, you gotta turn off the machine. You can turn off the machine.